Good afternoon, all of you. So from here, we are supposed to continue the second problem, right? So have you noted this problem? So please go through problem once. So by that, we'll start the solution. So the figure which shows a circular ring of a rectangular cross section with a slit and subjected to a load of P. Okay. So here in this circular section, the load which is acting towards the section, okay, from top. Calculate the magnitude of the force P if the maximum stress along the section 1, 2 is not to exceed 225 meganewton per meter square. Okay. Along with that, they are asking you to draw the stress distribution along 1 and 2. What is this 1 and 2? 1 and 2 is this. Okay, this section. If you cut the section, you can see the section as a rectangular cross section with a dimension of 90 mm by 60 mm. Okay, right? So now we'll keep this aside. Okay, so through this we can able to write it. Okay, yeah. So let us first write the given data. Okay, so what is the given data, ma? Sorry. Given data. First one, section, which is a rectangular section. Kada? With a dimension of rectangular section means we can draw it like this. Okay, so where this depth is 90 mm, this is 60 mm. Clear? Right? If you open the ring, if you see the cross section, the rectangular cross section will looks like this. What is y here? Y is equal to 45 mm, right? Okay. So what is given? So as this is a section, okay, and maximum stress should not exceed 225 meganewton per meter square. Okay, and they ask you to draw the stress distribution diagram also. Stress diagram also they are asking. That's it. This is the information given. Okay, along with that there is few more information given, which is B as 60, D as 90, Y as 45. Okay, so these are the dimensions of the rectangular section. And what is the dimensions over here? See, there are 3 diameters here. Sorry, there are 3 radius. What is that? First radius is the to the outmost layer to the neutral axis, where the neutral axis of the whole ring and the centroid of the section is coinciding at the same point. Okay, and the distance to the outmost layer is 21 centimeter. Okay, right. So this is also given. So now let's calculate what is the area of the section. Okay, area of section 1, 2. Okay, rectangular cross section kada area entama 9 into 6 is equal to 54 centimeter square. It can also be written as 0.054 meter square. Okay, let it be. You can make all readings in centimeter or meter or mm. Okay, దేంట్లోనే ఒక నోటేషన్ లో ఉంచండి. Okay, next bending moment. I have to calculate the bending moment kada. Same previous problem ఎలా అయితే చేశారో the same way. Bending moment. How to calculate the bending moment? M. What is the bending moment? Bending moment nothing but load versus perpendicular distance kada, right? Now see the picture. ఈ picture careful గా చూడండి. This is the load to the perpendicular distance to which point? Perpendicular distance to the center of the section kada. ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇక్కడికి, this is the distance. Okay, So this distance is the moment distance, load into distance. What is this distance, Amma? Vintunar andaru, right? That is what a moment. Okay. So load which is acting at center of the ring into perpendicular distance towards the center of the rectangular section, right? Okay. So with that, calculate what is moment here. Moment is equal to P into distance, 16.5 into 10 power minus 2. Why? Because I want to convert that into meter. 0.165 P, which is Newton into meter, as positive. Why positive, Amma? Because it is a clockwise movement. Okay, now, right? So this is the moment which we calculated. Okay, first let us calculate what is the magnitude of the force. Mundu P calculate chedam kada. We know the moment, we know the area. With these two values, by knowing h square formula of a rectangular section, because in the morning previous class we have noted all h square values for the rectangular section also, isn't it? With those value, let's calculate what is the magnitude of the force P. Okay, yeah. Magnitude of the force P. Calculate. First, direct stress. What do you mean direct stress? Without any moment, where the load is acting directly to the section. Enti direct stress formula eppudu load by area kada. Load by area. Load by, you don't know the load. What is area, amma? 0.0054. Okay. So this I can write it as 185.18 P Newton per meter square. Okay. Why? What type of load it is? It is compression. Enduku? Why I am writing compression? Tell me. Okay. So here one more important point, Amma. In the previous problem, we have calculated P with the two things. One at the first layer, other one at the second layer. Right? See, in the previous problem, we have calculated P at outmost layer and in innermost layer, right? But directly now I am calculating P at innermost layer. Why? Because it's already proved the magnitude of force will be always less, okay, at the inner section of the ring, not at the outer section of the ring. That already proved. So in the first problem, we proved the load which is acting in the curved beam will be less at the innermost layer. Okay, so by that, instead of calculating outer layer directly, I am calculating for the inner layer. So in the ring, what will be the outermost stresses? The outermost stresses entamma, it will be under tension. What happens to the innermost layers? In the ring, inner layers will undergo
compression.
Very good, compression. Okay, that's why I'm considering this magnitude of the force as a compression, and that too the direct stress which I am calculating at inner layer, not at the outer layer. Why? Even though if I calculate the outer layer magnitude will be more. Okay, na? That's why I'm calculating directly. Yeah. So direct stress, got it. And next one, h square. What is the h square formula for a rectangular section? R cube by D log E of 2R plus D by 2R minus D minus R square. Okay. Don't worry. You please remember only two h square formulas. One is for circle, other one is rectangle. Enough, Amma. Okay. Trapezoid, I section, T section, avani beyond syllabus anamata. In the real applications, in the real designs, you may need those anamata. Okay. But for your level, okay, for your BTech level, circular and rectangular sections are enough. Okay. Okay. So that is the direct stress. So now substitute all the values here. Hence, I know R is R? 16.5 into 10 power minus 2 meter, which is 0.165 meter. Kada? What is R? చూడండి ఒకసారి పిక్చర్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి. R is the radius towards the center of the section. Okay, 16.5 converted into meter, which is 0.165 meter. And next, what is D? ఇక్కడ D అంటే ఏంటమ్మా? In the previous problem, D stands for diameter of the cross section. ఇక్కడ ఏంటి? As it is a rectangular section, okay, as it is a rectangular section, your D is nothing but depth. కదా? Depth అంతే ఇక్కడ 90. ఓకే, ఇది క్యాపిటల్ D అనొచ్చు, లేకపోతే స్మాల్ d అని కూడా అనొచ్చు. 90. ఓకే, D is 90 mm as it is a rectangular section.
Sir, depth 6 centimeters, sir.
Depth 6 చూడండి కేర్ఫుల్గా. సెక్షన్ ఇదిగోండి, మీరు రెక్టాంగులర్ సెక్షన్ ఎలా డ్రా చేస్తారు? బీమ్
ఫిగర్ లో క్రాస్ సెక్షన్.
అవును, see listen carefully. బీమ్ how it will be oriented. బీమ్ ఏ విధంగా ప్లేస్ చేస్తారు? టువర్డ్స్ విత్ డైరెక్షన్, టువర్డ్స్ డెప్త్ డైరెక్షన్?
డెప్త్ డైరెక్షన్
మరి. సో ఇక్కడ so it's just showed you the cross section, that's it. Okay, but your representation of the rectangular section should always be like this. Why? Because depth of the beam always will have maximum bending stress. Avuna? Yes or no? If you place this beam like this, will this beam will have more strength or this beam will have more strength?
Right side one.
Right side one. Ante no, see, technically we should speak. Which beam is having more in depth will have more bending strength. Antena?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so in that way we have to represent. Okay na? Ade annanu ippudu chudandi meer blind ga ee diagram ni follow ayipotunnaru. If you just follow this diagram, you will definitely get confused, because as when they showed it as a rectangle 6 cm 9 cm lo ippudu beam ni manam ilage represent cheyali. Okay, ikkada picture lo it just showed the cross section, that's it. Okay, when we are talking about beams, when we are talking about bending strength, you have to represent like this. Clear?
Yes, sir.
By heart cheyadandi, just concept endante depth increases, bending strength increases. That's why we always represent beam in terms of depth anamata. Okay, width eppudu takku untadi beam ki. Andike meer eppudanna chuste beams never will be square. Beams eppudu rectangle gaane untayi. Why? Because more in depth will increase the bending strength, less in width will increase the shear stress. Okay, beam enta width takku unte dani shear strength anta baguntadi. Beam depth enta ekku unte dani yokka bending strength anta ekku untadi. Okay, adedo nen just like that cheppatledu. If you remember shear stress formula, tau is equal to F into A into Y bar by I into B. Gurtunda formula andarki?
Yes, sir.
Tau is equal to F into A into Y bar by I into B. See, your tau is inversely proportional to B. When B decreases, shear strength increases. Ardhamavutunda? That's why beams always will have less width, more in depth. Right? Okay. So R, we came up with R. D value kuda ochindi, and substitute all these values here. H square is equal to 0.165 cube by 0.09 log E. See, you have to be careful with your calculators, amma. Everyone should know how to calculate with your, use the scientific calculators. Okay, 0.165 plus 0.09 by 2 into 0.165 minus 0.09 minus 165 square. Okay, and H square value you will get around, let me write here, H square is equal to 6.99 into 10 power minus 4 meter square. Okay na? Right. So why I have calculated H square? Because if I want to calculate the bending stress, why? Because here we already calculated the direct stress. This one ఒకటి అయిపోయింది. Bending stress calculate cheyali ante you need H square. Okay, That's why we have calculated h square here. Okay, so now let's take new page. Okay, so now resultant stress. Resultant and total stress. Resultant stress at point 2. I'm not calculating at point 1. Okay, na? Why? As I told you, at point 2 only, my resultant stress will be minimum. Okay. Bending stress. Second one. Okay. First one is direct stress. Second one, third one is, sorry. First one is direct stress. Second one is bending stress. So this I need to calculate. Formula into M by AR of R square by H squared of Y by R minus Y minus 1 plus P by A. ఇదేం చెప్పండి, కంప్రెషన్ టెన్షన్? Compression. Why? At point 2 your beam will undergo compression, that layers will undergo compression. Okay, అన్ని substitute చేయండి దీంట్లో, all values if you substitute here, or else this formula ni manam so we can or else you can just substitute, because you know all the values, you know A, you know R, you know M with respect to P, everything substitute here. Okay, you will get the bending stress as with respect to P kada. Mari maximum bending stress value enta? What is the resultant stress? As the problem is given clearly, your maximum stress should not exceed 225 mega Newton per meter square. Avuna? Exceed avvakodu kada. So 225 into 10 power 6 is equal to, it will be in terms of P. Ento vastundi value? It will be something like 185.18 P. మీరు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయండి అమ్మా, నో ఇష్యూ. 0.165 square by 6.99 into 10 power minus 4 into 0.045 by 0.165 minus 0.045. సార్ పైన ఫార్ములా మీరు ఇక్కడ సబ్స్టిట్యూషన్ వాల్యూస్ డిఫరెంట్గా ఉన్నాయని అనుకోద్దండి. So if you rewrite the same formula which was shown here, if you rewrite this formula can be rewritten as like this. Ila goda raichumma, which is a P by A of R square by H square into Y by R minus Y. And the formula goda raichu. The same form which I substituted here. Okay. So if you do calculation of the formula, okay, you can rewrite the same formula in this form also. Okay, P by A of R square by H square. Endukante moment ni P term lo raichu kada, there will be lot of cancellations and everything. So P by A of R square by H square into Y by R minus Y. లేదు sir ante with the same formula also you can get the same value, whatever I am getting right now P as. Okay, నాకు ఎంత వాల్యూ వస్తుంది మీకు కూడా అదే వాల్యూ వస్తుందమ్మా, నో ఇష్యూ, which is 83.19 kilonewton. Okay, so this is your magnitude P to have the maximum bending stress as 225 mega Newton per meter square. Okay, this is the first one they asked you to calculate, right? That is the first question. Magnitude P, magnitude enta to get the maximum bending stress as 225 into 10 power 6 రావడానికి ఎంత అనేది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయమన్నారు. Okay, right? Okay. Next question. What is the second one amma? What is the second parameter they ask you to calculate? Stress distribution. Okay. So what do you mean stress distribution here? They are asking you to calculate stresses from here to here. ఈ rectangular cross section అంటే ఇది. Okay, in this rectangular cross section, what is your bending stresses? Okay, can you tell me what will be the bending stress diagram for a normal rectangular cross section for a straight beam? ఎలా ఉంటుంది చెప్పగలరా? For a straight beam, can anyone? It will be like this. అవునా? This is tension, this is compression. This is for what? This is for straight beam. But for the curved beam ఎలా ఉంటుంది? For the curved beam, as it is your beam, వాట్ విల్ బి యువర్ బెండింగ్ స్ట్రెస్ ఎలా ఉండవు అదే మనం ఇప్పుడు కనుక్కోవాలి. ఓకే, సో దట్ డిఫరెన్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు నో. క్లియర్? సో దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్. ఓకేనా? యా. సో కీప్ ద హెడ్డింగ్ like this. So how the stress distribution will be for a curved beam having a rectangular cross section అనేది we have to calculate here. Okay, keep the heading stress distribution along the section. Stress distribution along the section 1 and 2. Okay, so write down stress is equal to P by A of R square by H square into pi by R minus 1. Okay, here your Y will vary from which point to which point, Amma? Y varies from where? What is Y here? 45 కదా. ఇది ఎంత? 0. ఇక్కడ కూడా Y ఏంటి? 45. ఓకే, సో Y varies from 0 to 0.045 meter అంటే 45 mm. Okay, so Y varies from 0 to 0.45. If you calculate what is the stresses from 0 to here, will it be same from neutral axis to bottom also kada? If you calculate from 0 to towards top fibers, will it be same towards bottom fibers also or not? It will be
Yes,
same.
sir.
Why? Because as it is symmetrical section. Okay, so as the beam is a symmetrical section, stresses will be same above and below neutral axis. This point is చాలా important. Okay, stresses will be same, but if you take unsymmetrical section, definitely maybe towards tensile stresses, your stresses will be more. At compression stresses, there might be less. Okay, unsymmetrical sections. Symmetrical sections lo compulsory below the neutral axis or above the neutral axis, your stresses will be same. Okay, that's why here I would like to calculate stresses from 0 to 0.045 meter. Okay, in some intervals. A interval calculate చేద్దాం చెప్పండి. We'll calculate for 0 and we'll do it for 0.015, 0.03, 0.045. ఇలా 4 intervals మనం calculate చేసుకోగలిగితే it will be very easy to calculate the bending stress diagram. Okay, with the 4 reference points. Okay, right. So first calculate stress here. 83.19 into 10 cube by what is the area, ma? 0054 into 0.165 whole square by what is H square value? 6.99 into 10 power minus 4 into what is Y? Let it be, let Y like this, because we don't know. I want to calculate stress at different Y points kada. ఇది ఒక YA, ఇది YA, ఇది YA, ఇది ఏంటో చెప్పగలరా? Y max. ఇదేంటి? మినిమం. ఓకే, అంటే నాకు 4 డిఫరెంట్ లేయర్స్ లో కావాలి కాబట్టి let it be Y like this. Okay, R minus Y into 10 power minus 6, because I want to make the distance in terms of Newton per meter square. The total distress is in terms of mega Newton per meter square. Okay na? The total this thing. Don't get confusion. ఈ formula ఏదైతే ఫార్ములా మెన్షన్ చేశామో, ఓకే, విత్ దిస్ యూ రోట్ stress. What is the stress here? 600 into Y by R minus Y mega Newton per meter square. If you try to solve the whole this thing, you will get finally 600 into r by r minus y square. Okay. So now let's calculate with one by one. Okay. At y is equal to 0. Okay. Stress entama y 0 అయితే స్ట్రెస్ ఎంత స్ట్రెస్ y 0 అయితే. See, no one is telling. See, when y is 0, the whole parameter will become 0, isn't it? Right? So the stress at 0 point is 0. Next, at y is equal to 0.015 meter. What is stress? 600 into 0.015 by 0.165 minus 0.015. Entamma? 60 mega Newton per meter square. In the same way, calculate at y is equal to 0.03 meter. 600 into 3 by 0.165 minus 0.03. 133.3 mega Newton per meter square. Okay. And the last, at y is equal to 0.45 meter. 600 into 0.045 by 165 minus 0.045. Okay, how much? 225 mega Newton per meter square. Same. What's happening? What's happening, Amma? So your bending stress is increasing towards the outmost layer of the section. And then, so this is how we need to understand it carefully, right? With the parameters. Okay. Clear? Right. So now let us calculate what will be the below the neutral axis. So these values which we calculated above the neutral axis, kada? Above the neutral axis, the values are represented something like this. Okay, some values ever vachai ikkada. We will draw at last. Okay, and I need to calculate what will be the below the neutral axis also. I need to calculate. Then we will represent the bending stress diagram. Okay. Now, stress distribution below the neutral axis. Stress distribution below the neutral axis. Okay. So what will be the resultant stress in terms of compression? Sigma is equal to P by A of R square by H square into Y by R plus Y. In that formula, we made it as minus Y. Here I wrote it as plus Y. Okay. Right. So now calculate stress. 600 into Y by R plus Y avutundi. Same formula. Okay. Mega Newton per meter square. But here representation will be R plus Y. Okay. So now only 10 minutes left, Amma. So let me finish it fast. Let's calculate what is the stresses at different points. At y is equal to 0, at y is equal to 0.015, at y is equal to 0.03, at y is equal to 0.045. Below the neutral axis also. Okay. Yeah. So what is stresses? Sigma is equal to 0. Here's 600 into 0.15 by 0.165 plus 015 ఎంతమ్మా 50 mega Newton per meter square. Here 600 into 015 by sorry plus 0.03 ఎంత 92.3 mega Newton per meter square. Okay, and next here 600 into 045 by 0.165 plus 0.045, it is 128.6 mega Newton per meter square. Okay, clear? Right. So these are the stresses. Now let me draw the stress diagram. Okay, last stress diagram. So this is your axis. Okay, right? So yeah, I'm drawing in this form. Okay, నేను ఈ ఫామ్ లో డ్రా చేస్తున్నానమ్మా, where this will be 90, where this will be 60. Okay, right. What is the bending stress at neutral point? 0, right? What is the bending stress at this point, amma? Values am gurtunnaya meeku? Anyway, they are represented here. Okay, so you can write it like this. So let me draw the picture and then I can make it. Sorry. ఇలా. Okay, so these points are చూడండి, ఈ వాల్యూస్ ఎంత వచ్చాయి మనకి, అబోవ్ అండ్ బిలో. అబోవ్ వాల్యూస్ ఇందా మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసాం, ఎంత 225 హియర్, సమ్వేర్ this point and this point. కదా, what is this value అమ్మా? 133.3, 60, 0. And what is this? 50, 92.3, 128.6. Okay, that's it. So this is the stress diagram. Okay, so where you are supposed to draw for the curved beam. Okay, చూడండి, ఇదే beam, rectangular cross sectional beam as a straight beam అయితే what is your diagram? ఎలా వచ్చేది చెప్పండి, మీ డయాగ్రామ్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది? The same problem, if they ask you to calculate what is the bending stress considering it as a straight beam, ఎలా ఉంటుంది? ఇలా వచ్చి ఇలా వస్తుంది అంతే. Clear? Whatever the values you attain here, the values will be same, but here as it is a curved beam, okay, so these layers will be under tension, this layer will be under compression. Okay, your values are okay represented like this. Clear? Okay, this is a important problem for the curved beams. Okay namma, I hope you all understood. I am very happy because we solved a number of problems amma. I don't think idem nenu goppaga cheppatledu. Even if you please inquire your other section students how many problems they have done in the first unit, you can ask their notes and let's see how many problems they have done. But we have solved number of problems. Why? Because theory never gives you real application visuals. Okay, if you solve the problems only, you can able to relate whatever the theory we learned easily. Okay, problems చేయాలి, problems practice అయితేనే theory ఏ చెప్పినా అది మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోగలుగుతారు. Okay, so that's why we spent a lot of time on problems amma. Okay, so this is what ends with first unit completely, and tomorrow we'll start with the direct and bending stresses. Okay, so tomorrow we'll start with the concepts, what is direct stress, what is bending stress. I think మనం already discuss చేస్తూ ఉన్నాము. Anyway, we will have go in deep and we will learn about those two. Okay, I will try to upload the same problem in the YouTube today. Okay, you can just practice it again and don't lose your tempo in practicing the problem sum. Okay, so in strength of materials, any civil engineer ki ekku undalsindi problem practices. Okay, then only you will be very good as the designers. Okay, right. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, anyway, 3 minutes left. Do you have any doubts, Amma? So till now, torsions lo gaani, shafts, torsions, springs, curved beams, ఏమైనా doubts ఉన్నాయా? Guys, I don't know, there are only 14 participants. Anyway, others also will watch the YouTube and they can get practiced. Okay, no issue. But anyway, any doubts? Guys, no doubts? అంటే మీకు అర్థం కాలేదని అడగలేకపోతున్నారా, అర్థం అయిపోయాయి సార్ అందుకే డౌట్స్ లేవంటారా? ఏమ్మా అర్థమయ్యా అందరికి? గట్టిగా నాకు మీ వాయిస్ వినిపించట్లా. నా వాయిస్ చూడండి ఎంత గట్టిగా ఉందో.
సార్ అర్థమైంది సార్.
ఓకే, వెరీ గుడ్. రైట్. Okay, I hope please practice well. Okay, tomorrow we will see the class. Okay, bye.